Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In this video, I'm going to be doing a super exciting haul. I have products from various international brands like Anastasia and Huda and Kylie and Tarte, and it is so exciting. I'm so excited for this haul. The stuff has been sitting in front of me for the past week, but I've been busy with a lot of family issues, so I haven't been able to film and edit this much in the past, ever since July started actually. So yeah, it seems like everything has calmed down a little bit, so I'm finally sitting down to do this haul and I'm so excited. And you guys, I have some of the most exciting stuff here. I got it all from the Instagram page called the_makeup_collection with a K. They sell authentic brands. I got all of these products from there. They sell all original products, and you can get products from Kylie and Anastasia and Huda and Jouer, BH and Colourpop. They sell everything, basically all the brands that are extremely hard to come by in India. They have everything. So I'm so excited that there are some pages that sell authentic makeup, and I have got all of this stuff from there. I am going to leave their links in the description box below, so make sure you check them out if you want any of these products or any other products from these brands. So I think I should just get started with the products. The first thing that I'm going to talk about is this palette. This is by Tarte, and this is the Tartelette in Bloom palette. Now this is a little bit pinky toned because the original Tartelette palette has a lot of warm tones, and I think they are all mattes, but this one is a little bit pinky burgundy toned, and there are 2-3 shimmer shades, and this smells so good. As soon as I open it, I can smell, I think it's a chocolatey smell or something. It's just amazing. And these shades, you guys, these shades look beautiful. I feel like if I'm going on a vacation, I would carry this palette and I would be okay. I don't want to blind you guys with the mirror, so I'm just gonna bring it closer and you can see all of the colors. They're so beautiful. Oh my god, look at that burgundy over there. So I have a full face of first impressions video coming up for you guys because I have so many new products to try out on my face. I can definitely do a full face of first impressions. So I'm gonna film that tomorrow or day after tomorrow or something, and I'm definitely gonna have that video up by next week. But right now, can we just appreciate this? I'm just gonna swatch a few shades. They feel so creamy. Here are a few swatches from the palette. The mattes definitely feel so buttery and so soft. They feel like they're gonna blend really beautifully on the eyes. And that shimmer shade, you guys, that shimmer shade is no joke. So that is the first thing that I got. I did get a lot of eyeshadow palettes because I don't know why actually, I have so many eyeshadow palettes, but I still got a lot of eyeshadow palettes because these are some of the palettes that I've been wanting for a very long time, and I thought this would be the perfect time to get them because the makeup collection had everything, and the girl that actually handles the page is so sweet, and it's just so nice to work with people who are so kind. So yeah, I just wanted to tell you that she's the sweetest girl and she has everything, like all of these brands. And it's so hard to find all of these brands in one place, but she actually has them all. And the good thing about ordering from an Instagram page is that you don't have to worry about your palette getting lost in the mail, about paying customs. So all you have to do is purchase from her, and all of that is included in the price. So you don't have to worry about all of these extra stresses. So the next thing that I got is by BH Cosmetics, and this is the Carly Bible palette. I do have her first palette as well, and it's beautiful. But when she came out with this palette, I knew I wanted it because it looked so beautiful. She has some amazing mauve shades in here. When you open this, it has this marble casing kind of thing, and it's just so beautiful. It's an eyeshadow and highlighter palette. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 highlighters meant for all different skin tones, and you can definitely use them as eyeshadows and other things. It does come with a mirror as well, and this is what the palette looks like. Now I'm sure most of you guys have seen what this palette looks like already, but can we just appreciate how aesthetically pleasing this is? This is beautiful. Let's swatch some of the shades. Here are some of the shades, and you can see they're pretty pigmented. The mattes feel really soft as well. And look at that pinky gold shade. I honestly would have got this palette for that shade alone. And then in the weirdest place ever, I've swatched the 2 highlighters, and you can see they're pretty blinding. Then I have 2 palettes that I am the most excited about. I squealed and I shouted and I danced when I saw this palette. Oh my god, I've been wanting this for the longest time, and now that I finally have it, it's taking a moment to believe that I finally own this palette after seeing this for months. And I know I'm gonna get a lot of use out of this because it looks beautiful and it looks like it's gonna be right up my alley, and you can tell by the eyes that it's by Huda Beauty, and this is the Huda Beauty Rose Gold Edition eyeshadow palette. Oh my god, this is beautiful. This is what eyeshadow palette dreams are made of. If you have this palette, I don't think you should need any other eyeshadow in your life unless you want some cool tones, because it's pretty warm toned. There is actually one cool toned eyeshadow here, but can we just talk about these shimmers? Oh my god. Here is what it looks like, and it does not have a mirror. That I feel like is the only bummer in this palette, that it doesn't have a mirror, because it doesn't have a mirror, and that's not very practical. But it does have this really nice clear glass casing, and you can easily see the shadows inside, which is another intelligent thing. Here are all of the shades. It is untouched. It has been sitting with me for 1 week and I haven't touched it, and you guys have no idea how freaking excited I am. The textured shimmers are just next level, and she does mention that you have to pat them in with your fingers. And as I've always mentioned in all of my makeup tutorials, I pretty much always tap my shimmer eyeshadows on my lid with my fingers, because I feel like that is the best way to get a really nice amount of pigmentation from your shimmery eyeshadows, or apply Fix Plus on your brush and wet your brush and then pick up your shadows with that. But this one, the texture, I can feel from the swatch that these are the kind of shimmery shadows that you have to pick up with your fingers. And I definitely don't mind that. And look at all of these beautiful warm shades over here. I think she did an amazing job with this eyeshadow palette. It's just so amazing. If you are a makeup artist, or if you're looking for the perfect travel palette, I definitely suggest this one, because I feel like all makeup artists will enjoy this palette, as well as people like me who just enjoy putting makeup on their own faces. So yeah, that was the next palette that I got. Okay, now the last eyeshadow palette I got is by Anastasia, and this is so hard to get in India. Even Huda is so hard to get in India, and it's so annoying. I love that the makeup collection has made it easier for me to get all of these brands now. But I'm so excited about this palette, you guys. This has been so hyped up, and so many people claim to love it. And this just seems like the perfect, unique, but amazing palette. This is the Modern Renaissance palette by Anastasia. You must have seen this and heard about this so many times, but this looks beautiful. It has this velour velvet kind of packaging, and here is what it looks like on the inside. It's a very red toned, pinky toned palette. This one and the Huda palette are pretty similar, but there are some amazing shades in this palette, and then the Huda palette has a lot of textured shadows as well. But I still wanted both of them because this just looks so beautiful, you guys. And it also comes with a brush, which is not half bad. The brush is actually a flat eyeshadow brush on one end, and then a blending brush on the other end, which is pretty soft. It's not half bad. You can definitely use this brush to create looks from this palette. Look at all of these warm tones. They're literally red and pink and orange, and this palette is giving me life. They're so pigmented and so buttery and so beautiful. I'm happy with all of the palettes that I got. I feel like I'm not gonna need another eyeshadow palette for the rest of my life. But let's be honest, I do want the Naked Heat because it looks so beautiful. I'm all about the warm tones, and that palette is pretty warm toned, so I have my eyes on the Naked Heat as well, and I know I'm going to get it soon. Ooh, come back in the center. I know I'm going to get it soon. So yeah, I'm super excited for that as well. But right now, all of these 4 palettes are giving me life. Okay, we are done with the eyeshadow palettes, and we still have 4 more very exciting products to go. Now the 5th thing is actually super exciting. This is a highlight by Jouer. Now if you know anything about Jouer highlighters, is that they're absolutely blinding. And I got the shade Citrine. I think this is their lightest shade, and I thought this would match me. Look at the packaging of this highlighter. It is totally mirrored everywhere. I feel like I'm going to get fingerprints on it and dirty it, but it looks extremely flawless. And the powder inside looks like it's going to be the perfect shade for me to highlight with. This is what it looks like. I am going to use this in my full face of first impressions. I'm swatching all of these products on my hands for you guys, but I'm not going to try them on my face because I do want to be surprised, and I want to try them on camera for the first time in front of you guys. Look at that. It is beautiful, and I can already feel that it's going to be pretty blinding on the cheeks. It looks really intense. And you know me, I love my intense highlighters, and I'm super excited to put this on my face. And I'm so happy to see that they actually have Jouer as well, because I've not seen Jouer in a lot of different places. Then we have one of my favorite products ever. This is the Anastasia De Brow Pomade. Now if you have been watching my videos, you know that I love that stuff. And I swear by that stuff for my eyebrows, but I have been using the shade Chocolate, and I feel like since my hair is lighter, I should lighten my eyebrows as well, because I use the shade Chocolate and that is what I have on my eyebrows right now, and you can see that it's pretty dark. Now I do love dark eyebrows, but I feel like sometimes I want a more subtle look and sometimes I want my eyebrows to not be the center of attention, especially when I'm wearing extremely bold eyeshadow. Then I want my eyebrows to be a little bit lighter. So I got the shade Soft Brown this time. This is a lighter shade than my Chocolate, and I know I already love the Anastasia Dip Brow Pomade. They're waterproof, they're sweat proof, they're budge proof, they don't go anywhere and they last so long, and I'm almost out of my Chocolate, so I wanted a new one anyway. So I decided to get this shade, and this is what it looks like. All of these pomades and gel liners and these things look so nice when they're untouched. I don't want to dip my brush in this, but I know I'll have to, and I know I'm gonna like it. So that is the next product that I got. Now I have two lip products. The first one is by Huda Beauty, and if you have been watching my videos, you know that I absolutely love lip liners, and Huda Beauty lip liners are definitely one of my absolute favorites. They're super pigmented, super creamy, they last really long, they feel like a liquid lipstick, and I'm the kind of girl who will not even wear a lipstick. If I have a really nice nude lip liner, that's all I'm gonna wear. And yeah, this is a nude lip liner, so no surprises there. This is in the shade Venus. I already have the shade Bombshell from this collection, and I know I love it so much. And this also looked like a really beautiful nude. I'm just gonna swatch it on my hand for you guys. Look at that shade. Isn't that just the most beautiful nude ever? I love nude lip liners. I can never have enough nude lip liners. I have so many already, and trust me, I use each one, and all of them are like a hair lighter or a hair darker than the other one, and I have space for more in my collection because I love nude lip liners. They give me feels that I cannot even describe. I love nude lipsticks and nude lip liners. And now finally, for the last product in my haul, I have a lipstick by Kylie. This is a lipstick that I've been wanting for the longest time. She has amazing nudes in her collection, but I feel like I have one of the other dupes, or I have so many nude lipsticks already that I don't need a lot of lipsticks from her. And she has some amazing shades, don't get me wrong, but this one, this shade, I have been eyeing this shade for the longest time, and I feel like I don't really have a lot of lipsticks similar to this shade because it's such a unique shade that I've not seen a lot of lipsticks like this. So now this is her lip kit in the shade Dirty Peach. Now I know it's not one of the most popular shades from her collection, but I personally loved how this shade looked on so many different skin tones and so many different people, and this is the product that I absolutely could not wait to use. And this is actually what I have on my lips right now. So it comes with a lip liner and a liquid lipstick, and it is just the most beautiful shade of peach you'll ever see. It's just a straight up peach. It's a true peach color with no pink in it, and this is what it looks like. So that is the matte liquid lipstick, and that is the lip liner, and you can see that the lip liner is a little bit darker than the lipstick, but that's fine because I always need another nude lip liner. And that is what the liquid lipstick looks like. I have it on my lips right now, so you can see what it looks like on my skin tone. I'm NC35, NC30, depending upon whether it's summer or the winter time, and I think it looks so beautiful. Some of you might think that it washes me out, but I personally love nude lipsticks that are just straight up peachy nude. That's just my cup of tea. So this is it for my haul, you guys. It is so exciting. All of these products are just beyond exciting for me right now, and I have so much new makeup to play with. I'm definitely going to do my first impressions, so please stay tuned for that. And don't forget to check the makeup collection out on Instagram. You are definitely going to have a wonderful experience because the person handling the page is the sweetest, and you don't have to worry about customs and shipping and your package getting lost. And trust me, that has happened to me before, and it is the most annoying thing ever. So I love shopping from Instagram pages, and I know this one is 100% authentic because I have all of these products. So I am going to leave all of their links in the description box below, and make sure you check them out. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to subscribe to my channel so you don't miss out on future fun videos like this. And you can also click the little bell next to the subscribe button so you're personally notified whenever I post a video. If you liked what you saw, please don't forget to give me a big thumbs up. Leave your comments down below telling me which product are you most excited about and which eyeshadow palette should I use in my first impressions video, because I have 4 and I'm so excited. I've only swatched them on my hand. I haven't played with any of them on my eyes. So let me know which eyeshadow palette do you want me to play with in my first impressions video. If you want to see all of the behind the scenes and PR unboxings and what's in my mail and all of that fun stuff when I'm filming, when I'm editing, I post all of that on my Instagram. I'm gonna have my Instagram linked in the description box below, so make sure you follow me for all of the other behind the scenes fun updates. And I'm gonna see you super soon in my next one. Bye bye.